I would never thought that I would be in front of that wall. It took me back to when I migrated and I had to, walk through it, and just seeing my home country so close but yet so far.
The amount of people passing through Brooks County, I think, is staggering and can't really be felt until you're on the ground here. There was a time where I crossed over into some ranch land and ducked under a thicket of mesquite to find 100 or more backpacks and empty packets of tuna, busted shoes, abandoned articles of clothing. And it was one of the most emotional experiences of my life, just seeing, wow, how many hundreds of people have sat in this exact spot.
From water station to water station, we were looking for evidence of crossing. So barbed wire being pulled down or separated. Migrants moving through the thick of the night filled me with this sense of resistance. The least we can do is service these water stations that are gonna help them traverse hours longer in the middle of the night.
We went to the McAllen Respite Center. These people, you can see it on their face that they were afraid, especially mommies with sick children who came to us and were like, oh, my kid has diarrhea, he's coughing, he hasn't eaten in 4 days, and everything that we give him, he throws it up.
Living with comrades in Guatemala and witnessing the lived conditions, the United States has backed up the right-wing military there for so long. The U.S. has and will always be a violent force in the world, one that acts to give power and privilege to a small group of people at the expense of workers all over the world, people who are then forced into migrations, who don't want to leave their homelands.
Why have a policy that establishes organized crime when we can regularize people instead of people coming in on an irregular basis and going to the more dangerous terrain and lose their lives? We need the workers. Immigrant communities always benefit the economy and contribute to, the livelihood of a lot of people.
What we need is a mass people's movement that looks at what is happening here on the Mexico-US border as an atrocity that has to be stopped tomorrow, that should have been stopped decades ago, and to facilitate deconstruction of the US's militaristic approach to the border immediately.